beating Sentinels, beating Liquid, beating DRX. Like, these are all top-tier opposition that they are managing to get past. So I think they're going to come into this one feeling incredibly confident, and it's up to Sentinels to prove that, okay, we picked this map for a reason.
Well, one thing that might be a little easier to deal with now is without something being on that quick escape agent, he can't get as aggressive as he did in that previous map because he was winning opening duels and getting out majority of the time.
But what is the alternative?
All right, let's get this
It's Jing on rank.
It is Jing.
It's not better, is it? It's just
it's not that much better.
If anything, it's worse.
If anything, he won't get one and get away. He'll just go straight through your team, take 3 or 4.
But that's always the thing with them on this map. Obviously, they're starting out on the attack, but their defensive pushes are genuinely disrespectful. And a lot of it, I was going to say, revolves around middle. It seems like they've got the same idea on the attack.
Tends to be the case. Get your priority zone down and lock it regardless of the side. Sentinels straight through B main as a response. They take space. The right point of contact. Big swing, but it's expected. They were ready for that.
Run,
That was a paranoia in response. Shock dart up close. Second barely makes it out. Luckily, he's quick on his feet.
When
the right can't quite get out to meet him.
Second, get out,
They
get
need
out.
to take this
Good
battle
job
at
getting
least
one.
until the
No,
right
I don't know.
falls. Then Second has the choice
Yes!
to fall back, but he goes back in for another bite. In fact, once
Ah,
more.
fuck, if we got another one there, that would have been fucking
overheat with
insane.
Patman dropping it. We're back to a
This is a big 2v2.
Decent damage done.
It's the
No
best.
shields
It's
on
the best
other
of friendos.
side. A headshot will be enough from these Paper X players, and so far they have been the ones, especially Patman and Forsaken, reliable in these sort of scenarios.
Second's looking better already. That was aggressive, yeah. We need this pistol so badly. It's not even
Second did
funny.
well, taking 3. Now the reset comes in, but Zelsus has been reclaiming that space. He's going to get a lot of information for John QT to start the rotation back over to the other side.
Poison ore.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left.
Not close enough to hear those steps. They will be making their way in towards that site eventually. There is going to be
cam
that
is kinda
realization.
nice.
That's
It's a
when
common
they
cam, I
start
know, but-
putting on the heater to try and catch up that little bit more. It will be the afterplant Paper X.
Forsaken's getting crazy, bro.
Nice open plan too.
I think Forsaken is the best player in the world right now.
Here, over towards elbow.
I don't know if that's a hot take though, even. I mean, he's definitely regarded as top 5, right?
Celsius, you know, he's the one that has the pressure, has to clear a 50-50 angle. Steps made, they've heard him. They won't be giving him the chance to take him down for free. Hiding from the camera too. There's the shot from Patman. They know where 1 is. They haven't got the info in the second, and now they do.
No
But look
chance,
how
bro.
quickly it crumbles. The round
Alpha's
win
probably
for
up there as
Paper
well,
Rex.
yeah.
The lead early on here on Sunset.
Yeah, I guess the one sort of glimmer of hope is the fact that we are seeing a little bit more from Zekken, managing to get 3 kills in that round.
Is the
A
crowd
lot of
streaming
it
for
is
Sentinels or
own
Paper X? I think it's
individual
both.
ability. But yeah, as you said at the time, it seemed like they had a solid read on what was going to be attempted. They went aggressively into middle, maybe expecting that, okay, it's
think it's
either
a
going to
little
be
bit of both.
mid-aggression or it's going to be this aggression. Over
The
on
crowd
B
is
side
just
of the
cheering
map
for
towards
whoever's
this one,
winning,
nothing in mid. It
low-key.
was an
Low-key, the
immediate
crowd is just
reapproach
cheering for the winning
to that B
team.
side. Looking like the same again, Jing. Okay, that is so bold. He's just gone running through the smoke. We sort of mentioned it. Is it better
Oh
or
my god,
worse
and so the
having
fucking
Jing
train begins.
pushing you as
W
a
Gaming.
raise? Oh, sure, it's only a
The
low
problem
buy,
is that
so I
PRX
guess
is a
this
good,
round doesn't
or
matter too
Sunset
much,
is a
but
good map for
I think there's
PRX as
plenty
well.
more to come.
As good
I
as it
think you
is
can
for
read
us, it's
into
good
that,
for them
that's what he
too.
does
That's the
against
shitty
the low
part.
buy.
Our strongest
With
map,
one of the 2
one of our
rifles that
stronger
they have to
maps,
play with.
is
What's he
like
gonna
one
be
of
like
their
when
stronger
they've got
maps.
Weapons on the other side. When that risk isn't as audacious.
We need that.
Making
How does he
players
get that kill?
This is the problem, man. You
How does
look
that
at
work?
that first map, and there were a lot of fights like that. A guy pushing through a smoke,
Oh
an
my
angle
God.
you're holding. It's not like he's
Flawless.
on the left or the right. It's a narrow little
Oh my god,
walkway.
dude, Paper X might just win
And they
everything,
lose
dude.
the fight,
I'm not gonna
man.
lie,
This
they
has
look
been-
too good.
well, it's-
They might just
okay, they
fucking
could lose the fight.
win everything.
Shields and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not even a shot landed. That's a terrible sign.
Enemy remaining.
Well, it's in a round that was ultimately over. It doesn't matter too much. Scoreboard looking fairly similar to the last map, at least for now, just with a different player on it. But this is where things should get interesting. Of course, for Paper X, not really taking any damage in the previous round. It means they'll have rifles alongside a singular stinger.
Scanning ahead.
In terms of the ults.
Wow.
Nobody
Nice
particularly
spam,
close
nice
for Zekken.
spam.
This
Good job,
time
Zach.
He's going to have a decent read. Okay,
Zach's
they're
off
gonna
to a
try and
good
push us.
start.
They're going to try and disrespect us. I'll give a little bit of spam to that smoke, and they'll have
They're
the man
going
advantage
B.
for it.
It's an interesting trap wire they've put down. It's going to allow Paper X to potentially push through mid and go to that left side, wrap around to B.
But they can't go A.
maybe just avoiding that early shock dart. You'll
They have to know the gap. That's all.
You know, that little bit.
I like the
of
trip.
information
We
on
just
the
know there's a
A-Rap.
gap on one side only.
Doesn't mean someone has to keep
But-
holding it. Those players in
Nah,
Guard
whatever.
are
I don't know if
always
it's a good
being
trip. I don't know if that's a
grabbed.
good trip.
We can see that's not going to be
It
the
must
case.
be a decent trip though, because they're
Paper
doing
X
it.
running into a 3-man
Nice.
stack up. It's a direct
Nice.
approach. And what the second is easily dealing
Good job,
with.
bro.
We already
Oh my
mentioned
God.
one player on the board for Sentinel, similar to
That
the
was
last
insane.
round, but not much has changed. The rate might be about to
No,
add
narrate.
one
I need
the
you to
tally.
wake up
I
as well,
say
or stay awake.
Forsaken drops it, but a 1v4
Good job.
is not to
Good job. Good job. Good job.
It's not going to be the ace this time.
No
but
ace,
that's
but that's
exactly
okay.
what you want to see
Big.
from someone like Zek.
That was bonus, but we'll take it.
Stepping up into the game. Mentioned in the last map, his quietness was uncharacteristic. He's been someone
All the
that has
Sentinels fans?
been so
what?
enjoyable to watch at internationals and, of course, in North America. And back on the Neon, he is looking incredibly comfortable. A lot of awkward fights to be taken, but he wins the lot.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Zach.
Now, at least
Let's go,
on
bro.
a map that we know they're a lot more comfortable on than the last.
All right, this is the full buy. Zach has
I think
7
this will be the
kills,
start
and
of
everyone else
something,
has
of
0
course,
or 1.
for Paper X. They will be able to get another purchase. That was their bonus round. But the fact that Sen kept it relatively clean is a good sign.
So is this trip good?
Oh, they felt out the space. Trap seen, and it's second.
I think
Caught on the
no.
rotation.
Not the guy you want to lose.
They can just.
He did exactly the same in the previous round. That pathing, I'm not even sure Paper X read into it. Just right place, right time. And a
Oh
good
my
shot onto
God.
jump.
It
You see
falls
your
apart
breaches
so
down.
fast.
Your B side a bit more vulnerable, and the A side push up as a response. Sentinels want some
feel like
space,
that
but they
trip
hear
is
them come
whack.
back. The drone goes
But
in.
I don't know
Durant
why
swings wide, but he's only good
they
for
do
one
it.
bang. It could be a surprise.
Nice try. That Roomba fucked him.
Goes deep, but he is not getting anything for his
Oh,
trouble,
I don't
nor is
know. They look
anyone
too good. I
else
think we
on
lost.
Sentinels. That is a great resurgence for Paper X.
It looks too hard. I'll be
go back to
honest,
that
man. It looks
previous
too
map.
fucking
Not
hard.
much has changed in that
I'm just
regard.
gonna be honest about it. It looks too fucking hard.
Swapped who the player is, but the second was dead. Everything came crumbling down. And while that trip was something that ended up being his demise, the fact that they can get him without really.
No, I
any
said I don't think the
information
trip
being
is
had for him.
good, but if they're doing it, it must be
Of
decent.
course, for Paper X, this is looking like a great day so
Like
far.
I
3-1
understand
up
this
on
stops
that
the
attack
A
side.
split, but they can just walk up.
Of course, it's a map that they've been solid on either side, but
Like,
when they
I
played
would
against
rather
Sentinels,
trip-
they ended up with an 8
I would rather trip here.
half. I'm not going to pretend like between these two teams
I don't know.
it's going to be identical, but
If you're gonna do a deep one,
if this ends up anywhere near as dominant as the last map, it's not like we're expecting a change on the other side.
the reason they're putting it there is so it
Wall is
doesn't
up.
get shocked. But
Locking
anyway, that's
Bang
fine.
out of any real control. They're going to drop that and look for the fight. Bang goes down immediately, and now what? What comes from this? Showstopper on its way, but Narrate has managed to thread the needle. He's behind!
It's over.
And he's missed the shots! The Showstopper lurking, he has to go back into the heavy pack, and Forsaken is the one waiting for him. He was between a rock and a hard place there, but he had to hit those first shots. That's
took
where it
his
all
trip
comes
back.
crumbling.
He's seen it.
They saw it
Oh,
too.
he's running into the bookie. That could be a pick for Zekin at least, but he gets nothing on the follow-up.
Yeah, they know that Zelsis is there as well.
Oh
This is
no,
what
we're
for
getting
us, the
fucking
Paper X
stomped. We
wall
should
is
call a pause. We need to call a pause
always
here. I'm not
something
gonna
they
lie.
love to put into play,
We
but
need
let's
to
be
call a
real, there isn't
pause.
even going to be an attempt at this retake. The round
We need to
felt
call a
done
pause.
The moment they lost those first couple of opening picks, and sure, the kill on Tabang, it just felt like Divide just won that 1v1 outright, even if the angle seemed favored. But the second one, yeah, it was just an uncharacteristic whiff from Narrate. The stun just being held because they know they're going to be pressured. They have the trip holding, so the second
Wait,
that is broken,
they
the stun's gonna be
13-3'd
used to
us
try and make sure
at
they can
Toronto on
hold
map
up these
1,
guns, at least bring something through
and
to
then
the
beat
next
us
round.
map
But
2,
Paper X, they are
13-11
starting
on
to
split.
run away with this one
Or
again,
Sunset, I mean.
4-1, and the credits
Map 1, they 13-3'd us on split, and then we lost 13-11 on map 2.
8 kills for Zekin,
On this map,
2 for the
Sunset.
rest of the squad. A new hero, but the same
Oh my god, that guy
tragic
looks so sad.
storyline
He's
for
probably a Sen
Sentinels.
fan. I feel
This is what we
you.
feared.
This is not
If
enjoyable,
Icebox was
bro.
close,
There's the
if
pause
there was
we
a
needed.
heartbeat there, then perhaps they'd be able to carry through
Wait,
some
that's actually a
momentum.
good
Perhaps
pasta
we
in
could
the chat.
believe in the counterplay.
Wait, this
The
is
VOD
a rare
analysis
good
working out
pasta.
in their favor, but you give Paper X a 13-3, you move to a map where they're not only comfortable but dominant. It doesn't look too likely you'll be able to break the mold, but for Sentinels, a timeout early on. 4-1 down. It's not too late to grab
I'll join in,
a
bro.
hold of those reins, snatch them from the hands of Paper X.
That's fucked.
From what we've seen so
It's
far,
fucked,
Tom,
but
it looks like they may need
valid.
a miracle.
Yeah, and they are getting to the stage where I was talking about them waking up. Might be too little, too late. Like, it just seems like today.
Let me see
Paper
Sentinel's
X have
Twitter.
got their number. I like the pause timing though.
What are they
a little bit
saying?
earlier than last time out. Clearly realizing that the same trend is beginning. Tables. I'd be wasted reinforcement at this point if they'd actually put the extra time into keeping those desks safe, because he hasn't had a reason to get frustrated in this game so far. It has been incredibly one-sided. Well, it seems like, at least for the side of Sentinels. Now going to be going into the danger, man. Second though, it is the
Okay, I traded.
across from Jing.
Maybe we need to just be positive,
He
chat.
sells his
Maybe we
life
should
to
just
give
try to
them
be
the
positive a
opener.
little bit. Okay,
Now,
4v4.
Plant here, but guess what? It would bring him right back.
Spike planted.
They have Sage res.
Secured, but the wall's
That's
broken.
okay.
Someone has to be holding that.
You will not kill my ally.
We're better
Expect the swing to
4v5.
come through.
Where are you?
Got to expect that spray on the body, but they don't get him. They're blocked out of any real control there. Okay, he's
That's
right back
okay.
in play.
3v5. Come on.
That advantage extends even further. TP through the smoke.
2v3.
Getting aggressive is
2v2.
Forsaken as John
1v1.
tries his best.
He knows behind you.
Bang has an idea.
That's
but
right.
He didn't know that Forsaken slipped past him with that shrouded step, and that secures the round. A disaster again for Sentinels.
Fuck it, I'm joining in on this shit.
Wait, I'll say, like, that was a split second from Bang getting that spot on. Like, he looks back to check the smoke, but then obviously there's a million other angles that he's got to be keeping an eye on. So
Derek,
just
be honest, are we
like,
cooked?
catch him at the
Okay,
end.
look, the issue is,
Man, this is the sort of moment we talk about.
yes,
where
we're not playing great, but the problem is they are playing too fucking good.
so that they can get the trade.
So
And
unless
when
we're
you're one
playing
off that
fucking
res,
above
well, especially
exceptional,
after Devi gets the
we have no
kill,
chance.
It gives them that extra advantage. 5-1.
Like, 1
It's
to
a
10,
close
they're
round.
playing
It's
a
round that very
9.5.
nearly could have gone Sentinel's way, but
1 to 10, we're
it's
playing like
another
a
that
6.
is added to the tally. Only 3 rounds.
But the reason we're playing like a 6 is
granted.
because they're playing like a 9.5. If they were playing like a 8.5, we would be at like a
Sentinels are gonna keep
7.5. They
themselves
beat us down to a
in
lower
this
rating.
tournament.
Does that make
It needs
sense?
to be now.
Now or probably never. The B-side already overrun. Spike hasn't gone with, so players still need to cross. Full mid control for
They've made
Sentinels.
us play
Just
worse
want to
'cause
play
they're
this
playing
one
so
slow.
good.
Shouldn't see an overcommit towards that B-side. They know that it has to be the retake. They've cleared out so much space. Patman.
What the fuck is this ult?
Hunter's Fury. That's
Oh
gonna
my
delay
God.
them. That's going to send them back towards mid. It's going to allow Patman
Yes!
to come behind, but he loses the fight. He didn't expect them to still be so deep in towards tiles. That
Patman,
is
Kek
a
W.
lifeline for Sentinels, avoiding that backstab. And look at Paper X.
Come on, Bang.
They push spawn, and they're
Nice,
wrapping
Bang.
the
Come on,
back
baby.
around. They
Trade
shouldn't
that.
expect a
Nice
second
second, 3v2.
flanker. It's all down to
Wait,
timing.
he's
but they
flanking
close the
fucking
door.
far.
Player
Stick the
standing.
bomb. He's
Now it's
fucking
just the
CT.
time. Devi.
What's David doing? What's David doing on the
Spike is
flank?
somewhat planted
What is
for
David
him.
doing on the flank? Does
They
anyone know?
don't have a
If he
clue
wins,
where
I'm
he
gonna
is, but
cry.
he's already being diffused under the smoke. The player's low, but he hasn't managed
Who's
to
David
land the
shooting
shots.
at?
They are just
It's so
sticking it
funny that
under
he
his
shot to the
nose.
left of him
There
and
was
to the
too
right of
much to be
him.
had
He
in this
literally
round,
shot
and
to
it's
the left of
Bang
him, then
to
the
be
right of him.
hero. 3 for him in
Over
this
and
one.
over. He shot
More
around him
importantly, I think
every
it was the
single
call.
time.
You could see where Paper X go into that site. There's a level of confusion. They're going, okay, we haven't spotted nearly enough for this to be a
Wait, I love how the
proper
crowd is
speed defense.
echoing
Let's
their
try and
own
make a move.
chants.
And while
One group is
it did
cheering
come down
Sentinels,
to
the next group is
incredibly
cheering
slim
Sentinels.
margins with Patman
It's like
finally realizing
Sentinels,
what's going on,
Sentinels,
but
Sentinels, Sentinels, Sentinels,
enough this time.
Sentinels.
It's gotta be
They have an
frustrating
echo for their own
Patman.
chant.
It's the knife out shift walk. You save a little bit of time, but the cost paid there is
I think they're just out of
massive.
sync, but it's
That
okay.
said, the way Paper X played that was really nice. They don't have the information, and so they adjust. They go Hunter's Fury. They
Nice
go pushing
scan.
through mid. It almost set them up for a round
Nice
win.
kill,
But it's
Bang.
given
Yes,
Sentinels
Bang.
a
There you
foot
are,
in
my
the
boy.
door, and
We need
Bang
you.
is closing it shut on Paper X in this round.
Save,
A
PRX.
double
Save,
opener.
bro.
The
Save, bro. Save
attackers
your money.
left in a 2
Save your money. Don't
versus
jump through
5.
that. Don't jump through that.
At this point, especially look at the control.
The
that
game
they
audio is
lost
too
with
loud? Oh, shit.
Zekin pushed up alongside
I think it
Celsius.
is.
It's a
Nice.
Hail Mary jump past
Wait.
the smoke and okay, something. He's got
Careful.
3 now. This is getting a little bit concerning. Zekin should have him. He's seen the barrel. It's an
Nice.
easy close.
Not even close, show.
That did get a little bit scary.
Yeah, something's definitely been on today, but
Is that Rob?
it's good to see Rob
Holy
in the
fuck.
crowd. Like,
Holy
there's not
fuck.
many CEOs that you're going to see at the heart of the fan base, but he's definitely pumped up. He's getting the fans rolling, and it's exciting to see this.
Holy
team
fuck,
have
Rob
the
is
moment
rallying the crowd.
back-to-back rounds.
Rob is rallying the crowd.
But he's showing the individual
Wait, someone
brilliance.
clip that
We
for
know
me.
that he has
Someone clip
still,
that. I have a
though.
sentence of Rob.
There's a moment where
Oh my
something
God.
seems like he could have turned that into a 1 versus 5, which I think would have been the nail in the coffin. Even still,
Rob is
Sentinels
rallying
now
the crowd, dude.
within just 2. The economy still hasn't
Oh,
been
nice
broken
shot.
yet, though. Paper X and while with the show
Jing has Razor ult, don't miss it.
Viper's Pit, and that Hunter's Fury not far off. This is still a dangerous place for Sentinels to be.
Oh, it just got a little worse.
He's feeling it too much?
Right down. It's not your mid control completely gone. Still a trap and still 2 players around that angle, but the A side is much, much lighter in defense. Patman's been pushing up. He sees nothing here. Nobody looking to fight, and a one-way smoke put down
They're
on
going
short.
A. If somehow they can
he
hear me, they're
started
going
it.
A. Everyone rotate A
Yes.
now.
At elbow being open, and with the
Push
control
B at
Sentinels
least.
have
Thank
towards
you.
B main, they may go for a flank. They may even get there.
Okay, at least he's gonna raise rocket the
Before
site
that
and no
push comes
value.
in on the A
He's gonna
side,
raise
but
rocket the site and no
question is,
value.
can Bang survive?
That's the silver lining
He's
here.
repositioned, so this
We
showstopper
take
won't
those.
find him easily.
Yeah, the problem is this is one of the few rounds where you really can't give up the fight unless they decide.
Oh my
not
god,
to
if Bang
use
stayed on the box,
Viper's
he would have
Pit.
died. Holy
Because you're
fuck, wait a
basically
minute.
allowing them, to be in a position where they have so much
Wait, this
of this
Viper ult is
backside control.
insane.
Getting into this corner
Wait,
is
look
gonna
at the
be
gap and
difficult, even
wait, look at
leaves
this
a
Viper
little
ult.
gap.
Does it go
Patman's
outside A
hiding.
main?
They're delayed getting back into the site as
Is that a
well
glitch?
because of that. Sage
It
will
goes to
use slow
backhaul?
them down, and guess
Wait, what?
There's extra slows as well to try and use. Zeka's going to try and get ahead of it, but he
I
fails
think we lost.
miserably.
Save.
He stuns one and thinks that can be the difference maker,
Unless-
but Devi was there to cover. These players outside the pit taking the fights, using Patman
Just
as a
came home from the
fallback.
army. How's Sentinels
I think
doing?
that same word just
We look
uttered.
worse than terrible. What does that
Within
mean?
The Sentinels calms. They're trying to fall back. But
I mean,
they're
I'm
being
trying to be
boxed in
positive. I
by
gotta stop.
something. Bang is stuck
Nice
in
try.
a corner with nowhere to run, flanked out on both sides. And these weapons, they attempted to save. And although Zelsis will get
Nice.
one,
Good confidence
although he'll
skills.
get 2, he's got players in the spawn. He needs to run far and fast.
He's running towards.
Yeah,
We look
this is
worse
a
than
bit
terrible.
of a
Cost
risk.
100
This
thieves.
could get spooky, but I think he's good.
Yeah, he's just about able to save, but when that's the best part of the round, that's definitely not what you're looking for. That's the problem. That opening pick from Jing, it is kind of crazy. Like, you look at the guy who has the showstopper, the guy that can get you into a site, it just swings. Just takes a raw fight versus the player up mid. But then, yeah, when you have a showstopper and a Viper's Pit, it's such a difficult couple of ults to play against because you basically are forced to play retake
Wait.
against something that is
This
so
guy's here?
difficult to play into.
What the fuck? That
And
guy's
the
at every
second they get
event.
that spike down, you can already see the moves of Paper X to box these players in. It's a second tactical pause already in the first half for Sentinels. They know that they are hemorrhaging right now.
Okay,
And they
I
are
watched
getting
K-pop
ever
Demon
closer
Hunter
to being
last
out of this
night, but like,
They are
I mean, it was
just running
cool,
out of time
but, like,
at this point. They need to find
it was like- it
answers.
was alright, you
and
know?
so far,
I'm not
they've
going
been able
crazy
to get
about
a
it.
round, maybe
It
2
was
on
cool.
the board. Even then, look back. If Patman has his weapon
was
out
alright.
in the second round that Sentinels found,
But
that's
like,
a
I thought it was
completely
gonna be like
different
some
flavor.
crazy
Who
shit,
knows?
you
He
know?
probably gets 2. The round flips. We see an even bigger
Nah,
lead.
Yinsu sold
Then,
it to me too
a
hard.
potential 1v5. It was damn close for something.
No.
It was a 1v2 in the end. I
Yeah.
mean, look at how they close out a 5v2 is more the thing. For Paper X, when they win rounds, it's dominant, it's convincing. For Sentinels, even when they get the 5v2,
It's for kids,
it
what the
still
hell do you
feels like there's
expect?
hope for Paper X, and that's
Not for
very
kids, it's
concerning.
PG-13.
Well, they come into this one still
Standing ahead.
with a purchase on the
I guess
board.
that's still kids.
Rolling thunder for John
But still.
TT, but it seems like Jing's just run it down. Look how much space he's already got. Narrate is completely unaware of how much has already been taken. And the back doesn't know either. He heard him. These are just fumbles from
Can't
the
hear
side
blast
of
spikes
Sentinel.
on land.
This wasn't even the goal. There was no plan for Paper X to even take the A site. It was send Jing in and see what he could do. Mentioned it in round number 2. This guy will disrespect
I'm not
your
the target
utility.
audience
He
for
will
K-pop
do
Demon
things
Hunter.
you do not expect. But add in some mistakes for Sentinels and
Calling
hey,
me surprised.
it doesn't get much easier than that. Oh,
I like the Forsaken TP to pull them back off the angle, but Jing taking the space like that is ludicrous. Zekin needs a big play in this court. They might have just seen him. They might have seen him backing around, and now they certainly have. Good luck to Zekin getting out of there. A firing squad waiting, and everyone hits their shots.
Do I know
Again,
K-pop?
a 5 versus 2.
I know K-pop. I know fucking Dino.
An Omen ult and a blast, well, 2 blast packs, I suppose. The second,
This
I
is
don't
fucking
know
boring,
how
I'll say it.
I guess he mustn't have heard it. That's a big mistake. And then look into the next round. You're gonna have Divide, most likely with a res online, whether it's by Orb. Certainly won't be by Exakill here with how far away Sentinels are, or by Plant.
Sointinels is crazy.
Is there too.
This place said Sointinels.
Well, yeah, we saw it before when he was close. They just send Jing in to almost sacrifice himself. My only assumption is that when Jing last took the A site with the showstopper, he gets that opener and then he takes site control. So I guess Bang's logic there is they're going to smoke all
Real men
this,
don't
and I'll
listen
be
to
up above.
K-pop.
It ends up being an oversight just off. Probably most players
What does
don't
a
do
real
that, but you're not up
real
against most
man
players, you're up against Jing.
listen to?
And you have to be so aware of what this man can do. The hunt is still on. Well, Zelsis is the one to take the majority of damage. Ultimately, the gun is saved. So those buys are not getting any better. But yeah, you could tell there was no thought in the Wraith's mind of how much space had already been lost. Wow, no thought in Bang's mind that he might have got that close.
Real men listen to whatever they want and don't tell others what to listen to.
The duality of man.
No, they got Rob face palming.
It's difficult for Narrate there, man, because like he's had that pick, he got picked off on mid. Then here he's left with the responsibility is
I agree.
goes back to spawn
A
to
real
clear
man.
elbow and deal with Jing's push up Zek.
Now that's a real man.
That's what
A
they
real man
needed.
does what he wants.
A double opener,
Or
a spike in their possession
a
as
real
well.
man is not.
Forsaken used his ult in the previous, so no easy way to pick that back. But even as they go to deal with that problem, Patman is looking to create more issues for Sentinels, pushing
Is not
through
swayed
middle.
by the
Luckily,
masses.
Zelsis is there to wait for it. And it
If you
looks
like K-pop, you like K-pop.
at least 4 on the
Now,
board
can we
at
get
the
5 here?
halftime for Sentinels. A chance to bring this down to a gap of just 2 and a decent recovery on what could be a much more dominant half.
We know when they played versus DRX, their attack side was fantastic. With someone like Zekan online, you put this man into position, you at least
we
have
get
yourself a
5.
chance. Forsaken is trying to bait out.
Our attack looks better than
the angles
defense.
Here, of course, they have the finances to
If we
throw
can
everything into
squeeze
the win,
out
but
5
finally,
rounds,
coming towards the end of the half, we're going to see Sentinels have themselves a cleaner round. Now, a 7-5, really not a death sentence whatsoever, even if some of the rounds have been a little bit worrying for them. With Zekan online, putting him onto the attack.
Destroyed.
There's definitely still opportunities
Are you sure
here,
you wanna
but I
watch
do
the third
feel
map?
like
Look at
they
the
need that
veto.
last round.
let's go Rob. Last map is Lotus. Of course I want to watch the third fucking map. I want to win, dude. It's elimination here. Yes, I'll watch the third fucking map. I don't care if it's fucking boring. Just come on, Jan. I thought you were a Sentinels fan, bro. What happened to you?
Orb taken by Jing, and he's now just 1 away from another showstopper. 3 big ultimates to play from.
Thing is, Janam's gonna say he's not a Sentinels fan, but if I send him a T-shirt, he'll be the biggest Sentinels fan in the world.
That's the case. This
He is sellout just
will be
like
a
me, huh?
Very difficult retake for Sentinels.
Real.
They have the rolling thunder.
Showstopper actually going to be used early, and that now makes this a little bit tougher through the rolling thunder. They go, and actually the showstopper doesn't land. A good
Oh my god, he
opportunity
walled
here.
himself in the
Walled
corner.
off. Divide just looking to keep
Where the
himself
fuck you
safe
going,
at the back,
David?
but he's been caught by
David, where the
Wraith,
fuck going?
giving them a man advantage.
Oh,
but
fuck,
still
I'm always
lost to
good.
deal with the snake bite.
Oh, fuck,
Should
they have
buy
shock
them a little
darts.
bit of extra time. They can't get that diffusal in just yet,
Move!
and that will mean the smoke has faded. A shot from Patman, but it's left all onto something once again. The first goes his way. JunQT has to let go, and he will not be able to. This time only 2 to deal with, and something does just that.
Paper X, another big lead at the halftime. Now
No,
they just
we
need
needed that
to
round
get it
so
across the line here.
badly.
To send Sentinels out to crush their key. We'll find out if we've got map 3 after the break.
Oh my god.
Still into the open.
Hey, we're on halftime though. What's happening here? How is this match still going?
And Alfier goes crazy.
What the fuck just happened? Oh my
Turkish
god.
Wolf delivers for Fnatic. Brilliant round at the end there. Some shots
Oh
fired
my god,
across,
Alfear
and
has
I'm
hit a
not
new
talking
level.
just in game. Alfear
What
letting
did he
the
just
opposition
do?
know across the stage there. And Elite just swings
Wait,
in
these
too
guys are
slow.
still
He had
on
the
map
opportunity
1. We're about to
get the
finish our
trade. Alpha reveals
series.
positioning.
What is
Elite just
happening?
needed to get that kill to Alpha to slow things down and maybe even win the round, but just couldn't find it in time as Alpha slides on in, cleans it up. Fnatic find
We get a
themselves
replay
on
of
that
that?
point.
I want to watch a replay of that round. I'm going to go on
Just an
YouTube.
absolute beast. And almost certainly this has to be the timeout call. One more granted over in the OT. Carmine Corp needing to win out this next one, get that reset, and look for potentially that 15-13, but given
Site, as KC already were, and if you want to get rid of that operator, you're going to have to pick up the gun of Bosip, and he's on site. His gun anyway.
Right here.
3v4.
free fire spray, and we get a bit of damage in. A couple players tagged up as Alpha. Swooping forward, approaching, but the shot rings out. Position now, give it over, but Sugetsu still into the open. Gonna get caught. There's the reveal. There's the shorty. Alpha able to find one. Crashes, gets the other, and Alpha goes crazy. Another 3K with the up.
Turkish. And then by the time that Elite shows up, Alpha has the opportunity to turn around and get that as well. Look at the pop off here. He knows it. Yeah, he's letting KC know.
Other match is about to start. Fuck.
Go, go, go!
Of course, Elite's Turkish as well.
I'll switch back when it starts.
I think his countryman down there is now KC. They need this one, and they need it bad.
We're not gonna be able to watch this. I'm going back to Sentinels.
They need it, but can they find it? Back here on the defense.
Hasn't started yet. I'm watching it.
Cam
Wait.
set up to peek in towards Market. Chronicle, the only one really inching into that direction here for the moment.
There we go. This is where my team wants to see if he can walk down a little bit, get Crash ready to go. A runner towards A.
Starting. I'm out.
This could be an important one.
X defense, they are very comfortable on this map. As said, last few months it has been 5-0 for Paper X. They're looking
We need this
to make
pistol more than anything in the world. My one wish. We're walking into a 4A stack. We got this. Come on. Positivity. Nice shot. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Give me more. Come on, Zach. Give me more. Give me more. Slide. Yes. More.
He's already got two. He's living up to what was promised. The shot
One more.
doesn't even get fired away.
3v1. You fucking losers. So holy god, we don't make a roster change.
As Patman is all alone, they know he's coming, and he'll only get the one. A pistol round that was necessary
hope.
for
There's
Sentinels
fucking
to
hope.
start this climb back.
There is fucking hope.
Yeah, for sure. And as I said, although it's good when the rate is popping off
Double tap
alongside,
this.
I think that when you have the guy to take you over the line, but you will have seen the stats at the halftime. Like, he was by far and away the best player in this server, even in the first half.
Stay standing. I'm standing.
Being the tip of the spear. Look at him, 17-9. Currently 3 rounds behind. Of course, for Paper X, just a couple of pistols thrown in. They still have the majority of their utility.
Shit up here.
It's whether or not they'll expend it.
Oh, A main's being cleared out. Paper X have an idea about this mid play. 4
Fnatic won.
towards
Okay.
the top of mid.
Fnatic won.
And it's the B main push-up for Patman that gets them all that intel.
Yes,
But when
Zach. Come on, Zach.
Sentinels don't make it
Come on,
move,
Zach.
They go pushing on
It's okay,
it.
trade that.
Exactly what
Good job.
Sentinels wanted. They were waiting
David,
patiently
or Patman, chill.
for a misplay, for a bit of aggression.
Nice.
They come in quickly with the punish. 4
Yes.
versus 1.
Yes.
Not a
Yes.
chance. That
Come on.
is another solid
time, bro.
sign of the climb back. We
Come
don't,
on, it's
we don't
time,
want to see
bro.
hiccups in what should be easy rounds. Now the gap closes.
Yeah, it's important that they don't give anything to Paper X if this comeback is going to become a reality. Of course, this is where the current Masters champions are going to get their buy back onto the board. And the thing is with this composition is it can be incredibly awkward to play against. Mentioned it before, they like to lock off one portion of the map and then a lot of the time aggress alongside it. That mid push already coming in from Jing. It's something I mentioned.
I hate
like
this
the
strat.
pacey hit being attempted,
It's okay.
but
4v5. Come on.
Zakin already going down. Definitely not the start they were looking for.
Yes, good dog.
Narrate does very well here.
Yes, good swing. Yes, good trade. Yes, bang.
Bang with a double as well.
He's in.
Now Sentinels only have to deal with Patman, but he's
Zelsis,
isolated.
I'll suck your dick. I'll suck it dry, bro. I'll suck it so fucking dry.
And it's Zelsis on the other side.
Oh.
And
It's okay, no stress.
and Paper Rex win the round ultimately, but a great sign from Sentinels yet again with huge
No, Rob.
down.
No, Rob, I need you now.
Do we just,
No, Rob.
Is that what's going on? I feel like he's got his own camera at this stage just to get his live reaction to this. But no, yeah, a nice attempt. I think Narrate especially doing very well in the early stages of this round, being able to bait the plant to get them these fights. But that's the strength of Patman. He has so much to his game.
Rob's on his phone looking for new players.
Be it the read of it,
Fuck.
be it the
Okay,
clutches.
yeah, man, come on. We can do this.
Be it the flexibility. Here's a player that I'm sure many teams are going to regret they didn't go for before he ended up on Paper X, because I imagine that contract is strong. Of course, that was the bonus, though. Sen right back on the horse.
Yes, this is where they can bounce right
What is
back.
this
They
spot?
left it down to one player. Looking at this happen, isolation, that's where you start to believe in Second! He's got himself two, and Patman's dealt with as well. This is perfect. Devi being alive with a res could have been disastrous. Jing. Oh, that nade's done damage. The showstopper.
Oh my god, it's 1v2.
Gets
Stop.
Second.
We got this. Come on.
He's the last man
Oh,
standing.
I fucking love you, Narrate. I fucking love you, Marshall. You hear me, Marshall? Come on.
The gap
Come
to
on.
two again.
Come
The
on.
rifle round going their way. The
Come
low
on.
by very nearly.
Come on, baby.
This is looking like their half.
Come on,
And
baby.
if anything, that might end up being worse for Paper X. It's going to put them in a hole in terms
I
of
can't
economy.
believe
Of course,
Zach
they
got two
spent
here.
everything.
What a
I have
fucking
no
grief stun.
idea what has
By the
happened
way,
there for
the most
I've seen
underappreciated
stunned
job
up
in
a
the
bit,
world, probably a breach
but
player.
still
Is it true or
expected with the
no?
amount of time he had to
No one
correct,
is
but
fucking calling
it
out the
seems
breach
like
stuns.
Zach
Like,
I mean,
it's just the guy that gets the kill on
has
your
got away
screen.
with it there.
The support players don't get any love. We get no fucking love,
20 and
dude.
12.
No one
The
fucking
rate's starting to
cares.
show up as well. And as said, now back to the pistols.
They have deagles.
They got off to a stellar start on the attack.
These are rounds that you can't take for granted against Paper X, but take a look at the minimap.
Bro, I played
Sentinels
support
have
jet,
made
bro.
the right
I
call.
play fucking support jet.
Gambled correctly towards this
I
safe
fake dash
side.
into the site so someone else can run in. I'm not fucking entry, bro.
Wide open.
I get no fucking love for what I do.
Sure.
People call me a
They
fucking
get one
baiter.
towards mid. It's an upgraded weapon as well. That res is not likely
rezzed.
to be used. Well, I forgot
Okay.
what team we're watching, I suppose. They've brought Forsaken back. They
Okay, we're
believe
pushing back hall.
in this round with the rifle in their
Okay.
hands. Zekin
Okay,
looks to
yes.
tear that Hulk
Yes.
down.
Yes.
The race alongside
Yes.
him to
And they
shut
wasted
it
res.
out. Paper Rex are done in this one. A res committed. In the previous, a showstopper as well.
You cosplay a Sova drone.
And a statement
Me?
from Sentinels as they now put the rounds down to just one.
Second. He's been gunning throughout the entirety of this map. He has been a completely different player to what we saw.
Let's go. Let's fucking
Of
go.
course, the maximum amount of kills we've seen throughout this might be challenged going forward,
Come on,
because
guys. Come on,
genuinely
guys.
he has been a force to be reckoned with. And they're now starting to get themselves right back into this game. Of course, this is going
Yes,
to be
Rob.
that
New
second
Rob emote just dropped.
purchase
New
now
Rob emote just
inside of
dropped.
Paper X. This is where they will hope to try and find a response. And in fact, it might be the first time that Alex's table comes under a little bit of pressure.
It is certainly going to be in danger. Looks like max kills was Levin and Wisey tied up on 31, and you're dead right. Zekin's in with a chance to break that record here at EWC, at least in the LAN stage, not accounting for
They
the
have one more
qualifiers, of
attack.
course.
PRX has one more attack.
You can see Alex firing away the instructions to this squad. They had full control of the game. A strong
Rob's gonna
lead
go
and
bald. The
8 to
Sentinels
4.
win. Rob's gonna grow hair if we win here. His fucking hair genetics
aren't
aren't gonna know what to do.
They didn't curse
Hair's gonna
themselves.
start growing, dude.
Didn't seem to slow them down on Icebox. And here, it has led Sentinels to be just
His body's gonna start
behind.
freaking out,
Again,
man.
The commitment in the previous round of the res really surprised me. 4 pistols, a rifle retrieved. And they say, screw it, we can win this. But that is Paper X, and they're not often wrong.
Cover going out.
See if the pause can make a difference for Gaplin on the other side thus far this match. It hasn't seemed to, but
It's one Viper on site.
are now walking up.
Good fun.
Being led, Patman under serious pressure. We'll just be looking to try and survive at the back of this
What?
site. He's dealt with the danger
Good
man.
trade.
Goes looking for a little
One
bit
more. One more here, we know.
Already
TP'd
dealt with
out.
the Forsaken, just trying to make sure he stays
out.
alive here, which he will. Now has the support of the rest of the squad.
Plant that shit, fuck it.
Nade's dangerous.
Careful with the nade.
He's gonna be in a
Nice,
bit of
Bang.
trouble. Has to step forward.
TP
but the
or
smoke
no?
goes down in time.
I love you, Bang.
Forsaken
I fucking love you. I
shot
fucking
dart.
love you.
The spams.
Nice try,
chasing
it's okay.
Bang down
3v3.
As he eventually
John, you're up
calls the
next. Come on,
numbers are
baby.
even. The Sentinels know there's a lot of numbers towards the spawn. If two eyes watching and locked in on that position with Zelsis covering for this market wraparound. It's a good job too, because something is about to challenge.
Nice. Nice.
Good
Good fucking post plant.
Sentinels
Good
in the kill feed, 9-9, tied up, and the problems that we saw in that first map no longer present. They're firing back across the board.
Yeah, it's a more direct approach. Like just picking
Let's
the
go.
site,
Let's
having
off their pause,
execute,
too.
going for the
Let's off their
walk-ups
pause.
early, avoiding
Nine
a lot
up,
of any
nine up,
early
baby.
aggression that we've
Come on,
seen
baby.
from the side
Come
of
on, baby.
Paperex, and
Come
they've
on,
been putting
baby.
a lot of pressure.
Jack 24 and
onto
13.
Patman. In the last map,
My
that
fucking goat.
really did feel like their downfall. In this one, he's definitely struggling that little bit more, especially with the stuns that are coming through from John QT. Have definitely been making things very difficult for him to hold his ground. Of course, not having that traditional Sentinel on their side to slow down
They have
this
a
Neon.
half buy. A Bucky. Forsaken, no, please,
This round,
Jason.
though, again, it's
Let's
a
go
bit of a
map 3, bro,
stinker.
please.
A Bucky,
How much?
Sheriffs,
How much for
not
map
a lot
3?
of shields. The only ultimate could
I
really
talked to
change
Extra,
it.
we talk
Seems to be
numbers.
that Viper's
You'll
pit,
get
but
paid, bro. I promise you,
I
I'm
wouldn't
good
be
for it.
surprised to see it come into play.
Just the map 3 and then whatever you want.
It has been a hard-fought battle so far. The problem here for Sentinels, if they do go for a B split, it looks like just pressure on top mid. Yeah, they're going through market. So many
Careful
pistols
here, guys. It's okay. Careful
The
here, though.
slow
I like this
sends
mid
them the
walk.
other way.
Careful for this
Go
Omen.
deep in the spawn.
It's
Jing
okay.
lands
4v5.
one, Nade goes through, stops
4v5
the
here.
following. Up on that flash, but look at the
Okay, we've got a
space
timing
taken
on Omen.
towards
Should we
this A
Omen?
site. The spike now
Omen's whiffing.
on its
Omen's
way to
whiffing.
join
That's
them.
okay. Good job.
Forsaken not able to
4v4,
hold with
we
the
have
classic,
sight.
and they've avoided the
4v4,
main
we have
danger,
sight.
which
Sight
was
is clear. If they can
going
hear me,
through
sight
that
is
market.
clear. Good shot, narrate. One more to your right. To your left now. What the fuck happened? Did you lag? Zach, what are you doing? Zach, what the fuck? It's okay, 2v3.
Fall apart. 3 rifles now in the hand. A Hunter's Fury as well. John QT, if he can get
I heard
one,
Rob
that's
go
a
no.
rolling
Who heard
thunder.
that?
It might
I heard
just
Rob
save
go
them
no.
instead.
Who heard that?
Aftershock
I literally
will be
heard
the
Rob.
start. Stun thrown in, but Jing has already gone flying past
Oh.
it. Nats banged down as well. It's now on to the IGL. They were looking for
Why
a
are we
chance to
getting
take the lead,
vetoed?
but Paperex
No,
won't let them.
Zach. I think that was on
It
Zach.
is going to be the Pistols.
No,
This is
Rob
gonna
is
be
devastated.
An upset round.
Oh
as
my
Paperex will
god.
claim the lead once
He's,
again.
he's checking to
That's
see
gotta
if the
be
players he
annoying for
messaged
Bang,
responded.
man. He had the
It's
right
late in
idea,
US.
the
It's late.
wraparound,
They're
the
probably
timing was
sleeping.
good. Your Raze has just dove in. The others are hit by a stun, and the Raze isn't facing. That means that they've got to be about to flood the site. But of course, they send Jing
No,
in,
this, I didn't like
possibly
this
to his
push.
death,
Mary
and
kind of
just hold
fucked up a
behind
little
them.
bit. The push from Zach, I didn't love
Waiting
it.
for that
he
to
was
come
stunned
through.
as well.
Wait, how did Bang die? I didn't see it.
It's disastrous, and I think he made the
They have
right
4
play,
ults.
but the
We have
punish
3.
is there
Okay.
nonetheless. Double digits, 4 ultimates online for Paperex as well. Sentinels, luckily, they've got credits for days. There'll be no eco, there'll be no freebie for that defensive side.
Second, having that overdrive combination with a rolling thunder, it's a lot of space that can be garnered, but last time out, that rolling thunder was used into the showstopper. I'm sure Jing didn't hit it last time, but you'd somewhat bet on him to hit it. The next, the walk up from Bang has just been caught. Patman playing outside
What
the
the
site
fuck
this
was-
time. A
it's
switch
okay.
up of
I'm not gonna
positions
crash
and
out.
a nasty surprise for the Sentinel smoker.
Why did he walk in there alone? That's my
That's
only
definitely
question.
going to make their takes a lot harder with him going down this early on.
There's not a ton of information. Look at the lack of response as well from Paperex. You see one player outside A, especially your Fade, on the other side, and they still have 3 players on that B side. They still have Jing playing towards the spawn. It's because of the ultimates they have. The retake will be strong. Patman, 5v4. I see him going aggressive. I see him walking up at the wall. I get worried, but oh, the slide
Nice, Zach.
in catches him off guard. Hunter's Fury almost taking second down, but he dodges the blast. He won't dodge the shots from
Nice,
Jing.
3v3, guys.
As the sight
3v2, one more back side.
overrun.
We know he's there.
Rolling Thunder not followed
15
up on,
seconds.
But they've evened up the
They have
numbers at
rocket.
least. Showstopper now
Fuck
comes
my
in,
life.
and it's
It's okay.
fired onto Zelsis, leaving John QT alone. He'll be sent to join his team in the afterlife. 11-9. PaperX, they were caught up on, but it seems like Sentinels might have stalled
we call it
out
pause
at the
here?
worst possible moment.
Yeah,
Should we call it pause
the
here or
problem
no?
is losing your
What's happening there?
losing your smokes that early on is just always going to be difficult. You can't section off any of those angles. You have to basically be ready for absolutely everything. And while with the showstopper online, Zelsis didn't really stand a chance. And then
This is elimination, yes. You have no pauses?
effectively, which is exactly what they did.
Is it
2
fucked up for a
rounds
technical
out,
here? Can we call it tech?
sending Sen home, crushing their key. They are not out just yet. They still have the weapons to play
Nice,
with.
Zach.
And he's just not missing a beat. Another opening for him.
Defy really wanted that kill once he heard someone stepping on his ice. But look at the A side. Again, PaperX have the right reads. They've got players, boots on the ground where they need them. Sentinels have a choice to go back, but with no control, not even a trip on the other side of the map. And tiles locked down, as we can see, for Forsaken. They're going to have to run into this, not knowing
Paranoia.
the stack that's in play. Paranoia is good. Jing lands one, cage goes up, but it doesn't give them the protection that they need. Jing's on the edge of that as Patman spams. Jing steps through, and Sentinels crumble under PaperX's grasp. One more needed to crush their key, to send them home.
This is the thing with PaperX is you're gonna sit there and you're gonna go, okay, we found the opener. We want to pause. We want to wait for them to get aggressive. But you wait for them to get aggressive, and even still, sometimes they win the fights. The setup of the Paranoia was sublime, but then the gap in the cage just made it all too easy
Spike down.
for Jing to find that kill. And the second Patman starts stealing his frags. Jing's like, I'm not having that. Just goes running straight
It's
through.
only
He's
0-3.
now
It's only
22 of
0-3.
15. You
It's
said
only 0-3. Come on,
the worry
guys. Don't give up.
might have diminished.
Don't give up.
And they're doing it again. We know all about this wall up. Bear in mind, Jing.
Nice
Stunned,
bang.
and actually, it's predicted. We've seen
Behind
this
you.
one clipped so many times, but that was
Nice
only
narrate.
the first piece of the
3v3,
puzzle.
guys. Come on.
2 traded.
Hold strong here.
Sentinels still
There's a
stand.
B push. There's a B push.
They have got to be careful.
There's a B push. There's a B push.
They are being pushed from every single orifice, and even when a player is low HP, something's first
Yes.
bullet
We know
accuracy
what
has been
Sova's
insane.
B.
Even
B is clear,
still,
guys. That's
they
the
are still
only B
limping
player.
on.
Fuck, we're
They don't know
low.
where Patman is. They don't know where that second player could be. They're having to check every single angle as they walk.
Okay, there's only one A. It's Patman. He made a step.
There it
He made
is.
a fucking step.
That's the step. That's the info.
They pinged it.
They know exactly where he is, where
Honestly,
he
it
was.
would be better
at
if we
least.
went B. The Sova
And
is
that
really
gives them
low.
the intel that these players
Something
are
is
split.
B main,
They know
hiding
that
behind the
something's
fucking
being hit,
box.
but look at the repositioning.
Do
of
pros clear their
Thunder.
corners in
This is a
2025?
nasty angle.
Mid.
He was top mid 10, 20 seconds ago. Now behind the box in B main, that's a huge risk.
Can we
With
clear the
OH
corners?
Redigo pushing in, but the reward here, it could be the round, the game, and
Don't
Sentinels
check me.
sent home. They're trying to clear everything, but they don't check it. Something 4-piece to send Sentinels out. PaperX not here for a map or a series. They're looking for back-to-back international titles. And now one step closer over the corpse of the North American Sentinels.
This is the thing. You'll see a team
You want to check
that's
the
been
box?
hunting, that's been craving a trophy for an incredibly long time. They finally get that relief, and that's when you see a fall off. Take the foot off the gas. Oh, they could chill for a little bit. It's only been, what, like a week or two
Oh,
since
man.
they won themselves
We
a
got
previous
fucking
trophy,
Eco.
and now they are just 2 matches away from doing exactly the same again. This PaperX team is in form from top to bottom, and although we saw some mammoth performances, a great tournament from Narrate and Zekken, well, that final map, you feel like he deserved the victory from it,
Yeah, fucking
26
Eco,
and
man.
17. But the fact is today, PaperX was just too much for them. And if there's any team to beat in this tournament, it is them.
Neck and neck. They managed to climb back, Sentinels. They did well.
That's sad. Nice try. Nice try. It was a good comeback, but the eco round fucked
They
us.
brought victory 13-3 on map 1. But it seemed from that point, even starting out this map like it was going to be a dominant showing. 2-0 in the end of the day.
Damn.
But Sentinels almost got there in the end. But like you said, Tom, foot off the gas at the wrong moment. A wonderful...
Wait, we got fucking ecoed and we lost the game actually, dude. Oh my god. The other match started. Do we just hop over there? It's just like that. We're out. That's it. Nothing. No fucking nothing. Sun City's roaring. 6 minutes ago. Can someone ask ChatGPT, are we shit?
You have to dislodge poster, and no way we're bringing out the knife at EWC. Aves does get the finish though, and Kayak's on the way.
Spike planted.
Just enough time. Just
Damn,
enough time.
dude,
Advantage
this sucks.
onto Kayak straight afterwards.
Fuck, I'm
Barely got
over
that
it.
plant in
I'm
towards.
already over it. It doesn't hit the
KC
same.
waited patiently.
How can I
a
watch
long
this
time. In
match?
fact, they waited long enough. The poster actually rotated back. There was
Fuck.
some moments there where Chronicle
It
was
don't
left
hit
by
the
himself.
same,
and
bro.
Chronicle, even by himself, able to do a lot, as we saw in terms of the two that he found. But if Vaz, at the end of the day, he'll be able to get that situation under control. Powered through from Elite as well, who tucked
running
away
an ad
in
as I
B
sulk.
main, waiting for his timing. Catches a stray crashes and then gets his way onto site. All the way around except for
how
Elite
did-
and crashes.
Oh, we were
Full
riding a
flash down,
high
nowhere to
high.
run. Down he goes.
I was on
and here
top of the
comes
world for a
Alpha on
second
that
there,
flank.
dude.
It's been red
Key
though. Really
crush?
plays it. At least the only one. The rest of KC, you know.
I mean, we can't watch this, can we? It's kind of toxic. Damn, he's really holding that thing down. All right, Jing. It's all good, bro. Wait, this guy was a Sentinels fan. Why is he wearing a Paper X jersey? Fucking traitor, dude. He's at the Sentinels office every weekend. Wait, what are they saying backstage? Oh my god.
Playing unnecessarily here. Clean little anti-eco coming through from KC.
Damn.
Starting by just running crashes down.
Damn,
Despite all
bro.
Alpha's efforts trying to work his way through short, he'll find himself the one, and that's all he'll get.
They bring 4 stingers into the next.
How
and
was Sentinels versus
the
Paper
beat
X?
hits.
That's fucking rage bait, bro.
You kinda
You've been here the
swap
whole
into two
fucking time. Let me see your
different
user
playstyles.
card.
A K-Corp side that planted until the very last second to an anti-eco that
Yep.
stormed the trenches and caught Fnatic completely off guard.
He's been
so
typing.
Is it going to be
Fake
a B hit once
motherfucker.
again?
Wait, no,
It's
that was
been
not the right guy.
Successful on both times.
I mean, this can't come
Yeah, I
through
got the wrong
KC. It's a
guy.
lot of
Fuck.
smokes and a lot of info. You have a
Where
lot
was
of
that guy?
scan abilities where drop the smokes in there. Potentially get the opportunity to fire through the smokes. I mean, that was one of those situations that we saw right there.
What
Bursting out
are
through
the
the smokes
odds of
could
you
be
coming in
Martin
here and asking as soon as the
on the
match
Yoru.
ended?
So a bit of a unique comp given there's not going to be a
Gotta be
Sentinel.
rage
We'll be a little
bait.
bit worried on the defensive side, but for now, looking good on the offense.
You see?
Okay, Kayak, good mark too.
Wait, no,
and
that's his first
see
message
Crashy's
today. He
already
might not be
adapting his
lying.
positioning,
Fuck.
not being right next to the door where the Sova darts could come
He's also
his
had
way.
flu
So
and
more
food poisoning.
towards the smart kid's side, and he holds down mid 2 and 3. There's nothing to stop him. And K-Corp will not be able to convert this bonus.
Spike
Yeah,
down
gets the scan a couple times over towards B main, then holds it down in market. Of course, Stingers
And the excuses come out.
into the Phantom there. Crashy survives on 5 HP. With Kayak being the only one down, it's near flawless.
I mean,
coming on through. Good bounce
I
back
ain't
from
surprised
Fnatic.
because there's no way we
Obviously,
lose
KC
like that
needed to do
otherwise.
something very special here in terms of being able to rush
If
in
everyone
on
was healthy,
Stingers.
we go map 3 no matter what.
We have to surprise Fnatic again, but yeah, that wasn't going to happen through B main.
A good awareness from Crashies. Okay, it was a little too quiet at B main. Let's check out mid, and kind of to balance that role. Fnatic have had good reads so far. We got a dimensional drift already for Martin.
Yep, in 3 rounds. So that would be one to look out for. In particular as well, a lot of smokes to play into. You're gonna have a situation where Martin can end his dimensional drift inside of a friendly smoke,
dude.
flash out of it, make some plays.
Oh, the Eco 99.
And here we go, straight away. Not wasting your time, straight in mid.
Dimensional drift will be able to fall back if needed. Droning up through B main, getting all the way at the back to access
Now
that
we got a
back
cheer for
room.
NRG.
Now very sure, 3
Low
on
key.
the B site. And
Low key.
Aves
But also low key, not even low key, but PRX win this event easy.
And while
I'll
Crashies
say
is
it.
smoked off, K-Corp have options.
That's a huge
Unless
kill on
Fnatic gets to the
now, as they
finals,
work their way across mid, in towards B. Okay, Chronicles is going to slow it down.
I think
Spike
PRX
confirmed
win
as well.
easy.
Chronicles actually
Hello?